Okay, no idea why that happened or how, but we're back. God, I gotta focus. Better. Okay, we're back. Good shit. Well, that was last time. Not picking up the music, is it? Okay, it's not picking up the music. Fucking hell. Yeah, apparently making armor is not fucking friendly or some shit, so. Fucking hell. That was my first thought because it was playing shit, what was it playing? Before I show this, I want everybody to be aware I still have an iPod. The reason I still have an iPod is because lighting. Anyway, it's Over My Head by Lit Platinum Gold Collection. And anyway, oh, there's an echo. Yeah, it's because of the background over here. I'm right up against the wall, so I probably should have put a blanket or some cardboard up or something so that it wouldn't reverberate too bad. Wait a minute. At least I think that's what's causing the echo. No, it should be good. That's yeah. Yeah, the fucking stream delays are a lot of fun, aren't they? Well, fuck me. You know, this whole process is reminding me of something. Everything has a trade-off. So, I was using for like the first half of this. I was using these normal ass needle nose pliers. Problem with them is that they have teeth. Very rough. And that leaves marks on these rings. So, filed them a little bit so they wouldn't be as rough and they wouldn't bite into the aluminum as bad. But that still didn't really get rid of the marks as much. They still have enough grit on them so that it'll hold. So, I got these. Nice and flat, polished pieces. The problem that you run into is that they slip. Puts little scratches in there, but nothing too bad. Nothing. Audio is okay, but every time you talk, you repeat yourself twice. What is causing that? Huh. Kill the audio on my stream real quick and see if I can hear it. Is it still doing it? No, because I have it. So I'm reading the chat through my phone. Just have it propped up right here. I had it opened on my PC.
But it's deciding to play.
But I closed that window a long time ago. I'm not hearing any echo on my end. Yeah. I don't know why it's echoing for you. I just went to listen to it on mine and it wasn't echoing. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't hear an echo. I have no fucking idea. Love it. Start this over again. I like. No, it's okay. Honestly, I would rather hear it and find out if there's something wrong than find the reason why it's doing it than just kind of go like, oh, it should be fine. We'll just go ahead and continue. Don't want to be that guy. Now, granted, at the same time, if I accidentally bump the mic and everybody's gonna be a little shithead about it, then fuck y'all. That's all I got for that one. Right here, right now. to do. Think that. I can't sing. I should probably stop doing that. I got it before I dropped it. No, you're good. You're good. Never apologize for trying to help. Only apologize if it breaks. But no, I fucking did it again. Stop singing. What do you want to talk about, bud? It'd be a bit of a delay in my responses, but still. Fucking glasses on so I can read what you're saying a little bit better without going like, huh? Coffee's cold. God damn it, stop singing. Song's too fucking good. I can't not listen to it and sing it. Sing it. It's a good fucking song. All those ones. And followed by 900 that I don't want to listen to. There we go. Two black eyes and more than two hearts. Black soul changing. Oh, could never you leave. Oh. I don't know the words to this song anymore. Vindication always tastes delicious. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, we did. What was, we called that 3 years ago now? I know people were ahead of the curve on that one, but like it was going through a good seller's market for a hot minute, and then we were starting to notice that like this absolute dog shit houses with like uh was there was that one where they converted the driveway to be like a living room, or like the garage to being a living room thing, so the fucking floor was slanted like a good, I want to say almost 12 degrees, so it was just fucking steep decline. Walking down it, I was like, oh god, yeah, you could feel yourself fucking getting caught in that ramp. Might have been steeper than that, but still, I mean, the room itself, fantastic. Putting anything in it that isn't just like hanging up a picture or something like that, you're fucked. Hated that. Hated that so much. And then the realtor was like, part of me feels bad for them because they got a hard job. It reminds me of when I was selling fucking kitchen knives for Cutco Cutlery. Mind you, I only did that for like 8 weeks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I ran into that problem too because I've been trying to save, and instead of saving, I bought a bunch of let's call them toys, cordless hole punchers. I should refer to them as. Um, I have since lost them all, unfortunately. I needed to sell them back, so you'd think I'd have my savings back, but cough, cough, I don't. Use the money on all these stupid little projects I'm working on. Okay, where'd the ring even go from? There it is. I like that one guy though. He at least he was honest. The blonde lady was nice and everything, but like, I mean, fuck. Like, I get that you don't really care because you know this is a side job for you while you're waiting for your baby to be born and stuff. I think her kid was born halfway through us looking for fucking places. I mean, I still want to do that shit. It's just the market in this area is fucking awful. Market in general is fucking awful, but you get where I'm going. Oh yeah, that was fucking atrocious. You could feel it through the carpet. I was like, this isn't good. You guys should have fucking fixed that before we even got to this stage. And then there was that one I didn't trust because the second we ran in there, I was like, "Yep, that's Fabuloso right there. They're covering up some mold or some shit." I mean, don't get me wrong, they're gonna clean it. Of course, they're gonna clean it because they don't want you to come in and have it smell like the last fucking occupants' 900 cats or whatever the fuck they had in that house. But still, it was like the just the amount of it and the fact that he did it like right before we got there. It, I don't have that guy's contact information though. I wish we would have kept it because even he was like, yeah, there's some problems with this one, but I don't think I made some sales because I'd rather deal with the guy who's like, listen, this is what you're getting into with this house, so just keep that in mind. This is probably what that's going to cost. You might want to take out a little bit more uh, in your loan to try to cover the cost of repairs and anything like that you're going to try to do. He did everything but practically hand us a fucking list of everything that was going on. But even then, that the worst part is that particular one that I'm remembering, it wasn't that fucking shitty, but it was just shitty enough that you're looking at it and going like, this is not worth $120,000. Fuck this. You're telling me I'm gonna need to take out another like what probably 15,000, probably on the low end, just to repair all the shit that's wrong with this place? Fuck that. But at least he was honest. He wasn't trying to hide anything. He wasn't trying to fuck with us. They're all in fucking El Mirage too. Like, oh god, maybe okay, that's lying, right? That was a good one. You know, it's funny. I was talking to my brother about this the other day. I had an argument with somebody a long time ago, and for some reason I was having a flashback to it. Uh, there's a Yeah, that is a sign. But there's a somebody was trying to say like John Mayer, you know, the guy that does the Feeling Good song, not Feel Good Inc. or anything like that, but Feel Good. Uh, oh God, yeah, we would have been paying that fucking probably a lot longer than that. That was definitely not a 20-year payment. No, the house itself was gigantic, which was awesome. It was like a fucking almost 5 bedroom if you count the den. 2 stories, the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And she sounded like she was being really cool about me potentially living there with you guys for an extended period of time. But I know that wouldn't have lasted very long because that's just how that goes. And had it been a different circumstance, like she was expecting long term shit. I don't think she would have wanted me living with you and her son and all that kind of shit. Not for any like nefarious or anything like that, but when you're a couple and you got those goals, you don't really want a weird uncle living with you. Would have been like in a better situation, you would have been like Morticia Adams and Gomez Adams, and I would have been fucking Fester. That's great. Oh man, I love that image though. That's funny as fuck. Speaking of, I don't think I told you my sister-in-law, brother's wife, she is pregnant. They're having their first baby. Wait until you respond to that one. I don't think I told you that yet. But yeah, in a better situation, that would have been great. So now my now trying to think about if I'm going to be Uncle Art or Theo Art. Don't know which. I don't know. I don't really know if I even like the sound of that. Either way, Theo Art, Uncle Art, fucking sounds weird. I don't know if I like that shit. Yeah, they're gonna find out the baby's sex in a couple of weeks. Here we go. Pretty even. I'm actually not 100% sure. I think they're 4 weeks in now. So they got quite a ways to go. About 6 to 8 months ish. Depending on the baby, of course, they're gonna decide when they're fucking born. And just like everything else, we're hoping that baby's gonna come when it's ready, full weight, all that shit, so we don't have to worry about any complications like that. Well, I mean, I full and well expect to be called uncle. I just don't know in what language I'm going to be called uncle. Because I mean, I'm either going to be Theo Art or I'm going to be Uncle Art. It really depends on Jacob. He's never really been too adamant about the whole Spanish heritage or anything like that. It doesn't matter to him. It doesn't really matter to me either, but at the same time it's like I still call all of my uncles on my dad's side of the family Theo, and I call my one aunt on that side of the family Thea. The mall, actually. Knowing my brother, whatever that fucking baby comes out as anyway, its gender is going to be sarcasm. And apathy. Baby's gender will be sarcasm and apathy. Well, as I understand, because your family, I think your family came, the Spanish side of your family came here before mine did. But it seems to be a pretty common thing for them. They moved to America during that year, like the like 70s, 60s and 70s and 80s time frame ish. Couple waves of immigration during that time. But the most of them, from what I understand it, the cultural aspect of it is like, nah, fuck it, we're here, we're in America, we're gonna be American. Kids are gonna learn how to speak English because that's the language that people speak here. That's how that goes. At least that was like my grandpa's attitude towards it. Now he moved up here. I don't remember the whole story exactly, but basically he got here on the work visa, and then he kept working. Um, they actually had housing for him too at that time, which was great. I can't remember if he just saved up until he could buy a house, or if they let him buy the house that they had him in while he was working for the pecan fields in Tucson. My brother remembers the story better than I do, but that's the gist of it. He came over here and he worked until he got his citizenship, and then was able just to live here. And then they applied for my nana to have the citizenship too, since they were married. Did I fuck this up? Nope. Nope. There it is. But yeah, that's just the cultural attitude that I've noticed from that particular generation of Spanish and well, Hispanic in general during that time frame. They're like, ah, fuck it. So a lot of Mexican and Spanish immigrants from my dad's or well, Mexican and Spanish people from my dad's generation had to learn English a little later in life because their parents expected them to learn, or had to learn Spanish a little later in life because they expected them to learn English. Pablo Francisco actually has a really good joke about that. His dad, he does a caricature of his dad where he's like, "No, only English. Okay, we in America, the language is English. The only English in this house, Pablo." He goes, "Thanks a lot, Dad, you stupid fucking," and then uses a slur that I can't use, otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble, even though I fucking am one. I do, and I already have them. I love how easy this is on my hands. I don't know if it's mostly just because the plating is aluminum and it's not that fucking harsh to try to deal with, or if it's just because now that I work at a job where I'm typing on the computer all day, maybe my fingers are stronger, ladies. kidding. Fuck that. Don't quote me on that part. Embarrassing. Yeah, it is. Love the way it moves. That's the best thing about it too, is that it's like an interesting look. Made a joke about it beforehand with the amount that I had on my TikTok, but I think I have about only having about like an A cup. The fucking scale's ready. I think I'm getting close to be a C cup. Knuckle strength for the. How strong are those hands, darling? I make chainmail, scale mail, as a hobby. Oh lord. You like that awkward ass scene in Black Snake Moan where the older lady's hitting on Samuel L. Jackson talking about how his fingers are hard? Played guitar. Oh yeah, there it is. Now the dark begins to rise. Save your breath, it's far from over. Oh, something funny happened. This was pretty stupid. Oh lord, I'm wetness. Fucking funny. I had that like crackhead at thing with my music. I was just starting to really crave music, but I haven't heard anything that I really like lately. And I don't know. My fucking iPod decided to just do this randomly while I was driving, and it took a shit on me, and then started when I got it reset to um the Bluetooth on the car. It just started playing from the full playlist. So after that, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about all these, and I'm kind of amazed at myself at the amount of lyrics that I remember from songs that I listened to in like middle school back in like fucking 2007. And it hurts my heart a little bit that some of these songs are getting getting at the to like the 20-year mark for their release dates, and I'm like, oh, that is a deep pain. Then I look at some of the songs that I love from when I was a child, and they're all 20 years older or older, and I'm like, oh, cool, it gets worse. Gotta do something about this lighting. It looks dark as fuck right here, but it's bright as hell up here. Alright. Oh God, why'd you do that to me? I haven't listened to the radio in so long too. I guess I might be able to start doing it then, since the fucking songs we listened to in grade school are now on the classic rock station. Fuck. Oh, that is a deep pain. That is a really deep pain. Going down in flames, I'm falling into this. Oh yeah, I'm going down in flames, falling into this again. No. You know, my favorite like little stupid thing about our collective generation was when our songs were playing on the radio and stuff like that, and everybody was all excited. I loved the level of delusion that a lot of us had, thinking that the music that we liked was always going to be popular. That some child was going to hear it and, like, that was born in the year 2000, grew up with the same shit, was going to be like, fuck yeah, dude. Avenged Sevenfold, greatest band that ever lived, all that kind of shit. And then, I mean, I'm not knocking Avenged Sevenfold. I actually do like quite a few of their songs, but that's not the point. Point is that too many people in our generation were super, super fucking just unbelievably delusional, thinking that the alternative rock scene and the 2000s and 2010s to 2020s type fucking underground music was going to become so popular later on. No, not gonna fucking happen, buddy. Sorry. Everything fades. Everything tarnishes. But you can still enjoy the things that you enjoy no matter how long it's been. Take comfort in that. If nothing else, take comfort in that. Going down in flames, falling into this again. Oh yeah, I'm going down in flames, falling into this again. Now, all the way down, falling, all the way, all the way down here. There it is. Nope. But you know what will last forever? Freedom! Now, even that can be temporary if you fuck it up. God damn this fucking ring. Oh, that ring's a little crooked, but it's okay. You know what? One hill I will fucking die on, though, is that pop music now is objectively worse than what it used to be. I thought, pop music has always been kind of shit. Repetitive, redundant, unimaginative. All that shit. All the negative words you can attribute to it. It's alright if you enjoy it, just don't pretend like it's fucking this amazing masterpiece. When it's collectively pandering to the lowest common denominator of things that people enjoy. I used to fucking hate when people said that exact same kind of thing about the music that I like. But the problem is they weren't fucking wrong. Yeah, that's the thing that bothers me about it is just like it's like hold on, so this is the most popular music that exists right now. Motherfucker, why? Okay, no, that will be a third one. That's fine. Thought I fucked up the pattern, but we're good. Now that being said, there's always every type of music. There's always this Goldilocks zone in between when the person who originally made it or the group of people who started doing that very first thing, they open the door for it, and then a bunch of other people come in and make some amazing contributions to it. Maybe they expand upon it, maybe they add something to it. Maybe it's a lot of fun. But yeah. Yep. That'll happen a lot too. There's always if you ever get a chance, like there's a bunch of documentaries about jazz history and stuff like that, and there's a lot of popular artists, and there's always this one person who inspires them, who and they always that poor son of a bitch or daughter of a bastard, whatever you want to fucking gender neutral here, whatever, yeah, all that shit. Um, person of a piece of shit, whatever. Uh, they uh they never make it big, but all the people who do make it big have a shitload of respect for that person. They're always there. There's always somebody who's like potentially responsible for the whole thing. And it's always really sad to find out that they never get to profit from the things that they did that inspired other people. But at the same time, not really that bad of a thing, depending on which way you cut it, of course. Right. The best thing about this is that the amount of time that you spend on it flies by. It's very productive. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fucking tedious. Oh, yep, just fucked up the pattern. Hooked it to the wrong one. Take me over. Fuck your shit up, Ring. Alright. So, case in point of why you want to make sure you get that shit right. Just that little gap slips right out. Oh yeah, dude, definitely. It is. It just you got a free afternoon. You don't have anything that's gonna make you too busy. Do that because that's the thing that I've enjoyed the most about this is that I'll start working on this thing after I get off work. I just started learning how to do this week. And the best thing about it is that I get to this stage in the production of this thing that I lose track of time. And then like the first like I said the first time I did it took 3 hours. I just got off work, immediately started working on it. I did about this much of it. Huge learning curve, by the way. But uh just trying to manipulate it, get the pattern on all this shit right, straightening it out like I'm doing to check and make sure that I've got everything lined up the way that it's supposed to be. All of that. And then I look at the clock and it's like 7:30 and I'm like, fuck me, I already took 2 hours to do this. I gotta eat something. That reminds me, I have a little like spray paint gun thing. I bring that down there, see if you can use it on any of that shit. Take some of my acrylics and the paint thinner so you could do that. Take me when it's over. I get close to the end of this right now because I have 4 scales left. And this one will be on pause till I can get more in. Okay, I'm about to fuck this up again. Yep, exactly what I was gonna do. There we go, there's the right scale. Perfect. I know I didn't explain it yet too, but the reason why at the beginning of this side was so much longer was because I was working on trying to get all of these trying to get all of these all like pre-made, getting the 4 pieces set up like that, and then I went to attach them. That took so much longer to do it that way too. I did not save any time. Oh, we were gonna stream Dead by Daylight at about 3 o'clock today. I completely forgot to mention that. There's 2 streams today. This one, and then the Dead by Daylight stream that is occurring 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I guess it's just actually I don't remember what it's called after. I know there's a difference. Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, so I have never given half a shit about the difference between standard time and daylight time, and I never really knew or cared about which one was which. But now because of my job, and you can kind of map right up here, um, of all the time zones and stuff, because I constantly fuck that up and I don't remember what state's in what time zone or what region of what state is in what time zone because there's a good couple miles and chunks of various states that are in a different fucking time zone for some reason. Super weird. So I have that chart up there as a cheat sheet, so I don't have to remember offhand who's where and what's how. And it has since served me very well. So yeah, normally I just say 3 p.m. Arizona time. This current time of year. Oh, daylight time. Pacific time zone. You're good, man. I'm almost done. Oh, I made this as a mock example, by the way. That heated for a whole ass shirt. That is all we can do for right now. Right. Double check. I can't remember how much was supposed to be in this. This is 100 scales. Actually, that's not correct. It's 99 because one little deformed back, not punched properly. I'm gonna count this real quick because if this isn't 100 scales, I'm gonna have a fucking fit. It's actually one extra. Awesome. Yeah, that's 100 scales. Even. Holy shit. I'm gonna need about 100 scales. That covers all of. Chest. 100 scales covers that much of my chest. This needs to go from up here all the way down to there. Fuck. In any case, thank you everybody who stopped by to check it out. Thank you, Rebel Light, for being a part of this, and to see everybody again at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Have a good one. Oh, also, I don't care if you like, share,